We have a Pepe coin whale alert, and I got to talk to you guys about it. And if you really think about the reality of the situation for major meme coins like Dogecoin and Shiba Inu, what I think everybody needs to understand is it's not just people like you and me that are pumping those prices, right? It's not every little guy on Robinhood or, even larger retail investor that's buying on Robinhood for Doge or Sheep that's been pumping the price in the past. What it really is a lot of that, sure, that excitement, then the whales catch a wave of that excitement, or even possibly the whales do a lot of price movements and price manipulation, you could say, massive buys that get retail excited to start sending a token up. And I believe that in this market, whales choose what the chosen ones are going to be, and then retail hops on board, and then you kind of have an agreement between the whales and retail. And I believe that Pepe is one of those coins that there is an agreement between the whales and retail that in this bull market, we're going to have the price of Pepe coin explode. I think that that's what's going on with Pepe right now. And today we're seeing Pepe coins run low on exchanges. They're running out of Pepe coins slowly and steadily. And I believe there's going to be a lot more upside for this coin in the future. I don't think that it's a sound investment as Bitcoin is, but it is a type of investment. It's a meme coin investment. And with that, you've got to understand that there are whale games being played. So let's discuss what's going on with Pepe today, what you need to know on this Easter Sunday. Happy Easter to those of you guys that celebrate, and to those of you that don't, just happy Sunday to you. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Let's get into it. This is the Crypto Report. I'm Crypto Kip. Smash a like, subscribe, and check out Bitcoin at 84.5. Again, sitting in the chop. I have a short-term bearish bias because of all the world events that are going on that I laid out for you in all of my videos lately. But let's just talk about Pepe. First off, Doge. The reason that Dogecoin got to $88 billion, again, I want to refresh for you guys. It got to an $88 billion market cap. It was not because your cousin bought Doge, and so did all his friends. It's because whales came in, really rich crypto folks, and pumped that price, and your cousin and his friends all bought Dogecoin. I believe that that is what we're going to see for Pepe, which is a very strong coin. Pepe is stronger than one of the larger exchanges in the world's token, Gate.io, Crypto.com, and many, many other coins. Pepe coin is bigger than Ondo, BlackRock's RWA asset protocol. That is the world that we are living in. And a part of the reason that Pepe was able to do such moves, guys, is because it came up at a perfect time in the bear market. It got a pump to start this bull market. Whales came in, retail came in. It got a lot of major exchange listings. It is also on Blowfin, guys, which is my favorite leverage trading platform. If you want to just be a trader for Pepe coin, you could trade on Blowfin very easily. They have leverage trading. They have spot trading, up to a $5,000 deposit bonus if you want to sign up and check it out. But let's talk about this article right here. Pepe price could soar as exchange supply falls, whale accumulation rises. The whales like to buy the dips, and dips are historically the best thing to buy. Buy low, sell high. Easiest thing in the world to think about, not as easy to execute. But let me tell you this, the whales execute it very well. If you want to look back at what Pepe was previously doing for its price, it was up to 50742. A little while, or actually, 50742 back in December of 2024. If Pepe was to just go back to its previous highs, that's a 3.55x from here, that would be a beautiful, beautiful move, and I think that's going to happen. The reason that Pepe was so much higher in the past is because of whales, okay? It's, again, not just because your cousin and his friends buying Pepe, it's because that and your uncle, brother, sister, cousin, and the whales, mostly. The whales pump these prices. And I do believe that the whales are going to come back again. And we're seeing whales accumulate now. It's a sign that this is still going to be one of those coins. It's hanging in. It's still in the top 30, which is an incredible position for it to be holding. And as the exchange supply is falling, my friends, that is also an excellent condition to allow the price to get pumped more. As more people are buying Pepe on exchanges and the supply is dwindling, it helps push the price higher. It's a beautiful thing, guys. We're seeing it happen a little bit right now. Granted, is that enough to send the price of Pepe exploding in the short term? I would say no, because if you look at our total market cap, if this thing slips down, guys, Pepe's coming down with it. I was talking in my CRO video that Bitcoin could still hang on to 83K and our total market cap could slip a lot lower, and a coin like Crocoin or Pepe, in this example, could fall a little bit lower. What are my lower levels for Pepe? Easily could see this thing come back down and test this lowest wick here at 50395. But I would really be keeping an eye out on the 5057 level. There's something about this price level with these wicks that have touched down here many times that we keep getting stopped there. And then the whales come back and reaccumulate. And I think they're going to continue to do so. At some points in this bull market, I don't think that we just need to think the only high possible price for Pepe is its previous new high that it hit, because the reality of the situation for Pepe is this is its first bull market that it's ever actually existed. It came out in the bear market, it pumped, and it got a lot of steam, a lot of traction, a lot of whale attention, and a lot of retail traction, and it is one of the rare memes that actually got listed on Robinhood and many of the other major platforms. But at some point in the future, I don't think that we're just going to stop at 3.55x. I think we could go a lot higher, guys. In fact, I think we might even be able to see a 30x as I laid out for you guys in Pepe earlier in my last video or the other day. And I do think it's possible, but I do want to remind you guys this. Regardless if you're holding Bitcoin, Pepe, or the next Pepe, or whatever the coin might be, and if you have a target, whether it's a 5x or a 10x, if you're thinking about a 5x and you're not taking profit until 5x, then I don't love that strategy. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not here to give you financial advice, but hear me out on this basic idea. If you think a coin at best is going to do a 5x, it is smart to take profit after you get a 2x, 3x, 4x, and then if you do get to 5x, you can still take some profit. You don't take it all off the table right away, but you just start shuffling some profit to the side in case you have things happen like what? Oh, like this. Imagine if you had taken profit on this 400% move for Pepe, and then on its way back down, after you had sold the top up here, you could reaccumulate back down at a wonderful, beautiful 70% discount. That's the advantage, and I wasn't sharing my screen there. Excuse me. So you can see it comes up here. If you were buying through this phase, selling up here after this 300% push up, and taking profit up here and rebuying down here, now you have actually gotten a 75% discount, and you have so much more Pepe coin for it. That's the way I think about this. In addition to that, you can do some trading on the volatility. Again, if you want to sign up for Blowfin, you can use our link down below, guys. I'm bullish on crypto. I am cautious for Monday. I still want to see some of these tariff concerns get behind us. I want to see the Fed start to lower that interest rate. Let's see if the president actually fires the Fed. I don't know if that's a good thing. I don't know if that's a bad thing, but it's being talked about, and we're going to keep a close eye on it here. If you want more updates on that and a lot more with crypto, follow us at the Crypto Report. That's all I got in this one. I'm Crypto Kip. Smash a like, subscribe to the channel, DCA Hodl. We'll see you in the next one, folks. 2 videos here if you want to check them out. I'll see you next time. Peace.